Picture two apartments. In the first, someone earning $95,000 a year sits surrounded by a $4,000 sectional, a wall-mounted 75-inch TV, and closets bursting with clothes that still have tags on them. Yet they check their bank account with a knot in their stomach, 2 missed paychecks away from crisis. Now picture the second apartment, where someone earning just $52,000 lives with open space, intention, and 18 months of expenses saved. The person earning nearly half as much has 10 times the financial security. We tend to view wealth strictly as an income problem, but the math points elsewhere. The variable that actually controls your financial baseline is the hidden relationship between your money and your physical possessions. Everything you own costs you money twice. The first cost is the price tag. The second cost is the continuous drain of storage space, ongoing maintenance, and the mental energy required to manage, clean, and worry about every single item you bring into your home. When you ignore that second cost, you gradually accumulate a lifestyle that requires every dollar you earn just to maintain it. It traps high earners in a paycheck-to-paycheck cycle, draining their income on the invisible upkeep of their own clutter. Breaking this cycle does not require a sudden surge of discipline. Human willpower is a depleting resource. Instead, we are going to rely on a highly structured system, the Minimalist Wealth Protocol. It works by engineering friction directly into your environment so that making the right financial decision becomes automatic. To execute this protocol, you need 3 specific tools right now. Go grab an empty cardboard box, your smartphone, and a blank notebook. Executing these steps right now changes your financial trajectory from passive consumption to active wealth generation. Let's start with the box. Step 1 is the replacement test. Look at an item in your home and ask a single, ruthless question. If this disappeared today, would I replace it? Walk through your immediate space right now and find exactly 10 items where the honest answer is no. Maybe it's a kitchen gadget used once, or clothes in the back of your closet. Put those into your box. Do not try to purge your entire house today. Massive annual purges feel productive but usually lead to overwhelm. By capping this at 10 items, you begin a habit of cyclical decluttering. Those 10 items existed through pure inertia. By physically removing them, you reclaim the hidden costs of storage. You literally clear the physical margin needed to build wealth. Now pick up your smartphone. We need to address your digital environment. When tired, stressed, or emotional, your willpower will fail. We must engineer friction into your spending. Unlock your screen, find your most used e-commerce folders, and delete your primary shopping apps. Do it right now. Next, open your mobile browser settings and wipe all saved autofill credit card data. Never complete a purchase in 3 clicks. Look at the cost per use. A $400 jacket worn 200 times costs $2 per wear. An impulse buy gadget used twice costs $150 per use. That right side destroys wealth, draining accounts with a 0 return on investment. Deleting those apps forces you to find your physical wallet and type out the numbers. That friction acts as a 24-hour waiting period, neutralizing the emotional urgency behind unnecessary purchases. Step 3 moves us from friction to awareness. Identify 3 specific categories in your home. For most people, this is clothing, kitchen gadgets, or media and books. Open your notebook. Over the next week, your task is to physically count every single item in those categories and write the exact numbers down on paper. You might guess you own 15 shirts, but discover you actually own 47. Counting forces objective awareness. Once you see the real numbers, set a maximum threshold. If your limit is 40, you implement a strict 1-in, 1-out rule. Defining strict quantitative limits changes your behavior. You are no longer mindlessly adding to a pile. Every new purchase requires you to evaluate what existing item you discard, choking off lifestyle creep. There is one primary trap that catches high earners. When their income goes up, they immediately upgrade their lifestyle. Expenses expand to consume the new salary. To prevent this, pick up your pen. Write down your unchangeable definition of enough. Document exactly what meets your needs. A functional home under $350,000. A reliable car under $30,000. Cementing this baseline down on paper insulates you. When colleagues buy $70,000 vehicles, your written standard protects you from the urge to upgrade out of boredom or pressure. By anchoring your lifestyle cost today, you create a permanent finish line. When income grows, the difference between your salary and your cost of enough funnels directly into your portfolio, effectively buying years of your life back from the workforce. Look at what you've established in just a few minutes. You have a box of items ready for donation, a secured digital environment free of instant checkout traps, a plan to quantify your inventory, and a written financial standard for your life. This flowchart outlines the ultimate goal of all these steps: optionality. True wealth isn't measured by houses, cars, or visible markers of success. It is measured by your ability to make free choices. It is the liquid margin that lets you walk away from a toxic job, take a calculated risk, or handle a family emergency without panic. As your savings grow, the emotional insecurity that drives impulse spending begins to dissolve. Financial strength creates a new psychological baseline, where the urge to fill an emotional void with a purchase is replaced by calm security. To solidify your commitment to this system, go down to the comments right now and tell me the 3 categories you are going to count and audit this week. Real wealth is never about the objects you manage to accumulate. It is about the freedom, optionality, and peace of mind you gain when you finally